So everything before this point has been material basics. So let's talk about the mental side of things and put that together with materials. So the first couple of basics with the mental side of things would be following your motivation or dopamine flows. When you have the means to sit down and focus for a bit, run with it. Anything else later, when you need to work on writing but don't have that motivation, that's where the tools come in, like the Pomodoro technique, the timers, etc., etc. The other part, in addition to dopamine flows, would be writing down ideas when you have them. That way you can find them later and refer back to them later, because you are probably not going to remember everything about it. So ideas, even if they're at 2 a.m., sticky note by the bedside. So my next 3 tips come from my professor in college, who did a lot in terms of being able to jump over hurdles to get us to write more, and that's where this comes in. A lot of it is just general, but it can help with the ADHD side of things, at least in my experience. The first one is writing in a junky journal, so something cheap and not pretty looking. I have a composition notebook from the dollar store. I write in it with markers. I write in it with various types of pens. And this goes in line with tip number 2 from that professor, which would be getting rid of the imagined audience in your head. So things do not have to be perfect the first time you write them. It's likely never going to be that way. That's just the process of writing. But when we have that imagined audience in our head, it can act as like a roadblock to where we want to go. So getting rid of them can help to just let the words flow and let ideas come forward. Tip number 3 from that same professor is to just write, to get words on the page, and that way that physical action of writing can help generate ideas. There's a Tumblr post I remember seeing about the first written bits after a long time of not writing being a little wonky, and I'll put it up on screen if I can find it. But the same idea applies here, in that just physically writing and getting down and in that mode of thinking can help with generating ideas, and also just writing and getting words on the page. So my style of writing specifically, I want to point out, I don't know if there's a name out there for it officially, but I call it fragmented writing, in that the scene ideas that I have in full, I'll write down and I'll put them together later. It's definitely not linear. It's not start to finish. Oftentimes it is something like Swiss cheese, where I keep working to fill in the holes as I continue to go back in the writing process. But using that can help me to, again, just flesh out ideas and scenes and be able to get words on the page to work towards a larger story or collection of stories. There's also so many writing tools out there that aren't necessarily marketed towards ADHD, but can help as a writer with ADHD. So things like sticky note plotting, having a whiteboard like I have, or character boards, these online sites to help organize ideas, can be a really helpful tool in terms of having a roadmap of where you want to go with a certain story. And like I said in the disclaimer, not everything that I listed is going to work for you like it works for me. Try things out, see what fits, and go from there. Oftentimes, for me, it's a combo of things, especially with caffeine, to be able to write and get words on the page. In any case, keep writing, keep going, you've got this. Hey, thanks for sticking around while I'm still experimenting with different forms of YouTube videos between animation and actually recording my face and voice, and still learning the ups and downs of video editing. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever interaction you want to leave, it really helps. And if you really want to do something extra, I do have my Ko-Fi listed in the description below, as well as a couple donation campaigns. So go ahead and check those out. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.